All right, welcome, my friends, to the forest. This is Papaschu, and tonight we're going to do the normal thing. Plus, we've got the Void Shards 2X event going on. So let's get to it. Let me share my screen with you. Alrighty, we're already up and running, and we're just going to do the normal stuff to get started for today. I actually got an extra Void Shard from the daily login. So, how is everybody? I hope you had a good week. Air conditioner was fixed, so happy as a clam now. House is cool. Special void pack. No, I'm not spending any money. Oh, that's not what I wanted to click on. Got another 5 days left on that, so you don't have to yank those in. Got the Forge Pass started this week. Upgrade helmet to level 8. Don't let me forget, I gotta do a helmet. Finished up Chimera earlier today. We got some stuff for doing that. So for the helmet, we go there, filter, select the helmet. We don't care if it's equipped. We want what's in storage. Current level 0 to 4. And hiding those set filters gives us the best ones at the top. And we just go ahead and upgrade that. And I like to upgrade everything to level 8 to get going. Ooh. All right, where'd my screen go? I'm using a different computer today, different camera. Hope you got a little bit better angle this time. Instead of me looking up at it. Now you're looking at the bottom of my chin instead of the top of my head. All right, and we've done this. Brings us back here. Get our rewards. Got something over here. You got some Plarium points. Every day they give you one Plarium point. A free draw. See what we get this time. And yeah, Chaos Ore. I've got an extra one. Well, that's good. Rare. All right, let's see what we got here. Follow the dots. We'll leave that for later. So today I've got 7 void shards to pull, and we will do that later. First things first, get our dailies done, which doesn't take very long. I cannot see the live chat. Oh yeah, there it is. I had to shrink everything down because I can only use one screen. And where am I going? I think I'm going here. Let's see what else we got. Include master, include the reserve. This looks like a good one. Ooh, earlier today I did. I have some alts, 5 alts, and on one of my other alts, I pulled the last champ that I need to get Mikage fused. But I'm gonna wait on that until clan versus clan. And if you're liking the show, go ahead and down in the bottom, click the like, the subscribe, and the bell so you get notifications when we go live. I'm still learning how to use this all together. So today I started. Hopefully it was a little early, and you've got some couple of minutes of wait time before it actually started. It didn't start automatically like I thought it would, but I got in there within a minute. So let's see, we got 5 classic fights. Find some easy ones. Foley, he's a pretty good champ. He's got some unique skills available. And 2 more to go. Wow, come on, Blair, give me a break here. No. Cat wants to get up on my lap. Do any of you have a cat? Let me know in the live chat, or if you're watching this later, go ahead and leave me a note down below. You know, some people are cat people, some people are dog people. I like dogs, but unfortunately, I really don't have the time or the money to deal with a dog. Dogs, you got to take them out at regular times. Cats, you just put a box of sand out. They know what to do. When you're doing the campaign battles, it's always good to get one uh, one solo champ, and that's what I'm using Alice for. And then the rest of your champs are for you can. Those are ones that you're upgrading. You're leveling them up. It's especially useful when you've got some kind of tournament or event going on where you've got to do uh, champion upgrades. And it's also a fast way to add to level up your champs. Now, if you need some silver and you've got a lot, some energy stored up, like I've got 18,000, you can go ahead and just just run a lot of campaigns like this, level up your champs, and you can make a lot of silver just by selling all the artifacts. Most of the once you've reached a certain point in your game, the you no longer need any of the artifacts that you get out of the campaign because they're all green. Once in a while, you'll get a rare. I mean, they're common and uncommon. Sometimes you'll get a rare if you're doing the Ultra Nightmare. For best efficiency on that, most people use the Brutal. And if all you're doing is leveling champions for silver, the most economical one for that is 12-3 or 7-3. The last one, the third, for the shields. Shields get the most resale value, sell back. And I'm going to show you something after this. So if you want to do it, you edit team and multi-raids, and you can do here, continue multi-battle even if you lose a battle, and use gems to automatically restore. But what you can do, you want to just so all champs hit max level, but you can do edit queue and select a bunch of champs up to 20. And once you do that and you start the multi-battle, it'll go ahead and swap out champs once they hit the max level. Now, if you have a lot more champs than 20, a good way to do that is using I can't say it today. RSL Helper by Farbstoff. All right, we're done there. Yeah. Turn into quests. All right, we're all done with the dailies. Got a weekly left. Too bad I don't have. I'm not close to this, or I could get an extra one there. Well, got an extra rare shard. Okay, yeah. All right. Here's what we're here for today, and let's see. Hopefully, we get some luck going here. The pulling a legendary champ is very, very difficult in the void shards. I think I might have done it twice. All right, so we start off with Bellower. He's a really excellent rare champ. He's got a speed lead for infection crypts. All of his attacks are all enemies. All enemies. He's one of the few that do that. Do you know who the other one is? That's right. It's Ray. Huntress. 2 rares. All right, another good rare champ. Cold Heart. Attacks an enemy, decreases the target's turn meter by 100%. Now, for that, you do need to get accuracy built into your champ. She's a top player for Fire Knight. And then here you've got 2 debuffs, poison and decreased accuracy. And this is for all enemies. Usually if you're doing a Fire Knight, you could turn this one off because it's not decreasing the turn meter, because that's her main job against Fire Knight. And then her A1 attacks 4 times at random. Each hit has a 25% chance of placing a 50% heal reduction for 2 turns. And when you have the ascended skill, attacks 4 times at random. Each hit has 25, placing a 100% heal reduction debuff for 2 turns. So that prevents it. If you hit him with the heal reduction, he's got that 100% heal reduction. Then even if you miss on the turn meter, he won't heal himself up. So that's why she's good for Fire Knight. All right, on to the next one. We got 4 to go. And another rare. Four rares so far. Not even an epic. Oh, another rare. Branch Armless there. Well, okay, there's an epic. And not a bad one. Ayla Life Braid of the Sylvan Watchers. Has a 12% chance of activating an instant turn on this champion or an ally after using any active skill. If there are multiple champions on the team with this skill, only one will activate. This skill will not activate on duplicate copies, blah, blah, blah. A3 puts up a block debuff on all allies for 2 turns, then heals all allies by 30% of their max HP. Then on our A2, we attack one enemy. Before attacking, places an increased accuracy buff on all allies for 2 turns, and has a 75% chance of placing a sleep debuff for 1 turn. And that's based on her attack. And on the A1, attacks one enemy, restores destroyed max HP of this champion or the ally with the most destroyed HP by 25% of their destroyed max HP. So there's several bosses that would be good for. Not that I would use her in a arena unless you're already in one of the lower levels and that's all you have is you don't have too many legendaries. All right, we've got one more to go. Let's see what we get. Hey, at least we pulled one epic. It's not a total loss. And there we have it. Another rare. Reliquary Tender. Again, not a bad rare champion. Revives an ally with 30% max HP and fills their turn meter. That's a good one. She has a small time continuous heal. Removes all debuffs from allies and places a 7.5% continuous heal buff on them for two turns. That makes me laugh. 7.5%. Sorry. So you want to get her ascended. to the 3 stars. So you can change that to a 15% continuous heal. And on A1, attacks one enemy, has a 20% chance of placing a decreased attack debuff for 2 turns. So, man, she needs a lot of books. Look at that, 9 books just for the A1. Only 2 there, and only 1 there. That's 9, 10, 11, 12 books. Good thing they're the rare books and they're easy to get. All right. And you see I've already got Lady Mikage on here. I did get a new one. Who did I get? Which one was new? Oh, yeah. Probably Sylvan Watcher. Ayla. And we've already covered her kit. Tournament. That Kate takes care of probably one of the Champion Chase tournament. Gives me an extra 50 gems. If it ever loads. They must have a very slow server for the tournament information, because it doesn't matter which computer I'm on. It always takes a long time to connect. Sometimes if it fails to connect, and my internet is very fast. It's 300 megs or gig, 300 megs up and download. All right, so let's see what we have here. Anything good to do here? 498. I could probably upgrade one of these. See, these are all 6s. This is a 5. So let's increase our accuracy. And then down here, why don't we go ahead and instead of jumping right into the advanced quests, just make sure we have something in the advanced quest that we actually need to do. Well, I like to do this. Send a champion. Oh, what do we need? Try adding a couple of these. Let's get some of those. Some ascensions on that. And then the other thing we have is upgrade a level 30. Working on the new faction, trying to get them, as many of them as I can, to high enough levels to be able to use them once the faction wars opens. So what do we got in here? Well, we've got one complete live arena. So let's see if we can win or lose. See, I'm level 93. Let's see what they put me against. I decided to move to this other computer because I've got a different microphone. The other one was sounding a little hollow and tinny. hoping the sound quality is a lot better on this one. This is actually my recording studio computer. All right, so like normal, we're going to look for our speed lead. Let's see. Where did she go? And try that. So far, I'm going to take out Mrs. Claus because, yeah, of course, they have Mr. Claus. Might be better to take out Saint or Sir Nick. What do you think? Arena battles by 30. That's again arena battles by 30. So they're probably going to take out my Arby. So let's go ahead and take out Mrs. Claus. They did not take out my Arbiter. So this ought to be interesting. So they've got two champs that are revivers. All right, who goes first? They do. Well, I lost the speed battle. All right, so they killed all my attacks. And who to go after? Toss up. They all have a unkillable on them. Now, if they don't kill me before the unkillable runs out, I might have a chance. Oh, I wish I gave him another turn. Ooh, got a win out of that. What I was looking for just to make sure I got that taken care of. Craft one resilience artifact. Okay, off we go. Get a few chances there. Kind of try to better our chance. Not worth keeping. All right, now we get all the advertising. Actually, what I wanted to do, since we were in the forest, let's see what we got for relics that we can craft. Let's Stay. No. Almost. They're rares. Let's see what we can do here. 2, 3. So it's probably going to be 2. No, 3. Craft. What do we get? 2 of those. Yeah. 2 epics. Anything else good? So we've got rare. 3 rares there, 2 rares there. So we only got 1 there. Let's see what we can get here. Do I have enough epics to do all epics? No. 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 I will save that for later. Alrighty. So the rest is going to be, let's see what else I got. Do have a Demon Lord, but, yeah, I always finish that anyway. A lot of times there's that quest to do it with a rare champion, which as a higher level, I hate it, but I do have a rare champion. Usually on my alternate accounts, I run into that quest and it's either already too late because I've already used up my keys, or if I haven't used the key and I put that rare champion, the next time I'll go ahead and forget and I'll lose a lot of points off of my next key. All right. Well, while we're here, let's go ahead and see what I can get out of Hydra. I want to make sure I get at least one. I should have one that'll get me the minimum there, that's for sure. But I want to get the 35 million. So, because where is it? The Hydra Clash, our clan is leading right now. With a 35 million, you get, these are the resources you get. You get a lot better than you would if, let's say, you got here 30 to 55, 45 to 75. You get one mythical book. Still get a mythical book. How many mythical? Yeah, just one. But that's what I'm trying to do. I want to try to get the chest. If we come in first, second, or third, and the easiest way to get that is on normal. So let's see what I can get. Find my best team. This one kind of generally gets about 20 million. This one 30 million. This one is 30 million. Let's do this one. See if we can get more than 30. We can get that 35 million on one team. $42 million. I will take that. That's a keeper. Now I can just use the other two on the hard. We're almost getting there to where we can take out hard. Now this is on hard, and normally it runs 20 million, around 20 million on the normal. I'm going to expect somewhere between 10 and 15 million out of this one. This could take a while. I'm at 30. I'm at 10:35. Another 25 minutes to go, and we want to speed this up to 2x. Now I know a lot of players will go ahead and do it manually. It takes longer. Plus, honestly, I don't often. I usually can't do any better than the AI does, and I don't have any speed things set up to where you have to do, certain champs with certain attacks at the right time. So it's mostly a random anyway. Now I don't know. I've tried Hell Hades team builder, and honestly, I have rarely ever gotten a good team out of that team builder. For the most part, I build my team just based on trial and error. Put together what looks good. Where got one or two revivers, some shielders, some cleansers, and some damage, and see what it does. And just keep trying until I find a group that works. And this group doesn't look like it's going to work very well at all. Not even 10. Not even 5. So we're not going to take that. Free regroup. Let's see what the other team does. I can't remember what the minimum score is that you have to get a to get the rewards from this, but I'll check. This team seems to be doing a little bit better. They're already at 1 million. Now this one does not have Lady Mikage. I think my other team with the one that got the 42 million is the one that has Lady Mikage. She's a good Hydra champ. Okay, we got some poisons. Hopefully we get a Mithrala will give us a cleanse soon, hopefully. Okay, good. We got the cleanse. Now you see who's on this team right there. She's only so good when you don't have the other specific champions that give her really big strength. A lot of people will, I heard calls for debuffing her, but she's not that good. The only way she's good is if she's with the other particular champs that you need to get those billion scores. And if you don't have the other champs that can set her up for that big hit, she doesn't do it. Well, I hope they can get her back. Let's make them, see if we can get them to work on it, at least. It's only 2 more tries. Might lose her because they've been hitting other skulls. Heads. Yep, we lost her. Now, if this only stays at 2 million, it's not going to be worth keeping it. I'll just go back and add to the normal or the easy, whichever it is. But Trunda got eaten. And they didn't save her. Really, the only heavy hitter on this team just went down. Ninja. And Trunda got eaten. So there's no more big hitters. And I'm going to stop it from auto and see if we can do something here before she dies. Nope, not going to happen. She's going to die. Yep. All right. We're going to end that battle. So, yeah, even though the good teams on normal, they don't work on hard. And you've got to get at least 5 million there. So I probably would have wound up short. So let's go ahead and we're just going to dump them in here. Because if you could get 140, that's a better chest there. All right. Let's see if we can get anything close to 30 on this. $27. Okay, I'll take it. It's not 30, but it's close enough. If I keep trying, it'll probably go lower and lower. And this one, 20. I got him. I don't think I'm going to hit that 140. Try again. We've got a few retries. Yep, keep going lower and lower. Next one will be 3. Yeah. Love the random. This is sick. All right, there you go. Every time you try to redo, it gets lower and lower and lower. All right, well, with 3, we actually got 92. So now here's a team that works good. You got all 4 turtles, and he's got Shayak with Crocod. And that gives him 108. Now, if he wanted to, he could have stayed on normal and gone for that 140 million chest. But I think what he's doing is he went to hard. He put one in hard. And he got 40 out of that. How much did he get here? 108. All right. Well, see what else we're going to do tonight. Could go ahead and put some artifacts on. Move her to the collection. Find her again. Sylvan Watchers. See, White Dryad. She's a good one. I still have to finish out building her. All right, let's see. She is a support champ, but her are built on attack. All right, let's see what we get with an auto equip. Now, today's news, Raid has said that the auto equip does not take. I keep looking at the microphone. I should be looking at the camera. Does not take from other champs. So pulling the 16s, that means they were sitting in my inventory, just waiting to go. So what did we get? We got speed boots, level 16. HP percent, not sure if that's the best one for her. I think I want to change that to maybe not. Well, she's got to sleep. So I do want to make sure I have some accuracy, and 75 is just not enough. So I'm going to see, I can see if I can find some crit rate and crit damage. That's a crit damage. Of course, defense with speed. More speed. And this one has a little bit of accuracy added on. Yeah, I think. So do the boots have any accuracy? No accuracy. Let's see what we can find. Accuracy chest. What do we got? Yep. We got one with crit rate. There's an accuracy with crit damage and ATK. So let's put that on instead. And then there's like no crit rate anywhere. So I'm going to change that and see if I can find some crit rate or hands, gloves, crit rate. All right. Crit. Well, that's better than what it was. Okay. Rings don't have anything other than we'll try attack. See what we can find. So let's just get rid of that. If I don't have, too bad. I was hoping I had another ring from this to get that extra accuracy right there. Well, let's see. So without that, I'd go ahead and throw a attack on her since that's her main. Extra attack down there. And a little bit of resistance. Extra attack there. And again with some resistance. 5% chance to counterattack. Not a lot. Why not? It's an epic. She probably won't be used much at all. Now this one, on the other hand, already got her to level 60. You just don't have her equipment fully upgraded because I'm a little bit lacking on the silver. See if we get some extra speed. Ooh, I did. That's nice. 1 of 3. If I get some more ascended juices, I can get it up to 3. I think it's White Dryad who should be good in Hydra, if I remember correctly. Did we go over her when I got her last time? Champion is healed. Heals all ally except this champion. Ally protection and strength. It's already fully booked. Moves all debuff from a target and heals him with 40% max HP. Skills, not this champion. And attacks all enemies, has a 30% chance of placing a 30% decreased speed debuff. And okay. All right, so I didn't see anything specific to Hydra for her. I've got her masteries done. So she's ready and raring to go. Absolutely no crit rate. She has a 15% crit rate. So I don't think I built her for crit. I built her for HP. She's a defense champ. All right. 5 minutes left. Nobody in chat. Just going to finish up some things, and we're going to call it a night. I can defeat a faction wars boss. Shadowkin. Easiest one to do. Level 7. Comes Lady Mikage. And if you have any questions for me, want to know something, just put it in the comment section below. And again, remember to hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell. And we will see you on Tuesday, 10 p.m. All right, this is Papaschu. Peace out.